You're joking, aren't you? It's the Teesside Chef.
Takeaway kebab shop garlic sauce made authentic with this magical ingredient. All will be revealed, and then you can drizzle it on anything you like, really. But my homemade kebab is best, I think. Let's start with an equal amount, 150 grams each of yoghurt and mayonnaise. I'm using Greek yoghurt here, but you'll see very soon why that doesn't really matter. You can use normal yoghurt if you like. Next, add a scant half a teaspoon of salt to begin with, and the token gesture of a little freshly cracked black pepper. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. We do have a little zing from the yoghurt, but it's not quite enough. And you should be very careful with the 1 teaspoon of garlic powder going in now, because it can clump. So should be sieved in, really, for the best results. Now, I'm keeping my head in my chest by finely chopping just 2 cloves of garlic here. I actually like a little bit more garlic in my garlic sauce, but start with 2 cloves if you're not sure, and like everything else, you can adjust later on if it's not quite hitting the spot for you. Everybody has their own idea about what constitutes the perfect garlic sauce, so what I'm effectively doing here is handing some of the responsibility for this recipe over to you lot, and that should stop you moaning in the comments if it's not perfect. Hopefully. And after a little stir, I'm thinning it out a bit with a tablespoon or 2 of water, but if you've used normal yoghurt, you might not need to include this step. But one thing you absolutely must include if you want an authentic kebab shop garlic sauce is a teaspoon of dried mint. And if you've tried recipes for takeaway garlic sauce that don't include dried mint, and you've thought to yourself, this just isn't right, nothing's going right, why doesn't anything work properly anymore? Well, this is the reason. Well, as it pertains to takeaway garlic sauce anyway. Unfortunately, dried mint won't solve any of your other frustrations with the world. It only works for this recipe, I'm afraid. I'm taking a taste test here. And as well as needing a little more garlic, I added a little extra pinch of salt and a little more dried mint. And this sauce is best left for a few hours in the fridge, really, to allow those flavours to develop. And you must stick around to see this takeaway kebab shop garlic sauce in its native environment, displayed perfectly there with a big healthy dollop on one of my Turkish kebab breads, link in the description for those. They are amazing, and homemade doner kebab meat is much easier than you think. There's a link above and below for my homemade doner kebab recipe, which costs a fraction of what you pay in a kebab shop these days. I'm including my kebab shop chili sauce here, of course. There's a link below for that too. Finishing off with a final drizzle of my authentic takeaway kebab shop garlic sauce. Absolutely delicious. I can't emphasize enough just how good this all is together. You'll just have to try it for yourself. So that's your homework for this week, and I'll see yous next time, eh?